Let us invite the next panelist speaker and chairman of Daffodil International University, Professor Dr. Sabur Khan, because Professor Sabur Khan has a next meeting as well. So he would like to take a floor first. So I hope that's fine. But sir, you have 10 minutes and I hope that we can learn more about Daffodil International University. The floor is yours, Dr. Sabur Khan. Thank you.
First of all, thank you very much. Thank you, ACD Education Network and Secretary General Ponchai, and also our good friend, President Dr. Ponchai from Siam University. And I am really happy to see that Mr. Bandit, that former Secretary General of ACD UN, is also here. And thank you, Yamada from Tokai University, and of course, the Carolina, Lady Fatima, who is also the one of the active contributor of the ACD Education Network. So definitely, as everyone is already mentioned in their speech, that a human capital, Dr. Bandit is already mentioned that human capital and education can play the key role to develop the economic backbone of any country. And no doubt, he also mentioned the technical and outcome-based education, digital platform, artificial intelligence, and different technological disruption is playing the very key role in our education sector. And as Asian higher education leadership has shown a growing interest in promoting well-being and sustainability within our institution. I think as Dr. Ponchai is rightly said, that one of the key component of the Asia is population. So, and he also mentioned, Dr. Ponchai also mentioned, I think some of the question is also coming. So it is the best platform that we can utilize to learning from one to another. I think a lot of best practices is going on. As Dr. Yamada has already mentioned some of the great initiative he already started in his university. I think how can we already learning from each other? As Dr. Ponchai is also showed this one of the picture, the 17 goal of the UN, that this sustainable goal is also, I'm sure that a lot of this practicing is going on. And Yamada is, again, I think I must thanks to the Tokai University because the School of Well-being, this is a great initiative. I should say that considering the present scenario, the students and faculty need to be thinking about the well-being because sustainability should be coming if they are also energized or they can move to the proper shape. And I love to say that a few weeks back in our university, we developed one great initiative. It's called the Future of the University. We just developed the one section that's for the future of the university. So how you like to see our university in the next 30 years? So again, in terms of well-being, Asian University have recognized the need to support their students, faculty, staff in achieving a healthy work-life balance. And no doubt, I think it's depends on the mental, physical, you see, counseling, health clinics, fitness center, healthy food, a lot of the components we need to consider. And additionally, I think that we need to think to promote these sustainable practices, what we discussed in today. This involves implementing environmentally friendly. I think Dr. Ponchai is showing some of the picture that how we should think about the environmentally friendly policies also. And initiatives such as reducing waste, conserving energy, and promoting sustainable transportation option. I think some of the example is also in front of us. I think we should consider the National University of Singapore. I think Singapore, this NUS has been recognized for its efforts in promoting sustainability, including the implementation of a green roof system, the reduction of water, energy consumption, and the use of sustainable transportation, what National University is already made themselves one of the proud university of the Asia. So we should learn a lot of things from them. At the same time, University of the Tokyo, I think they are also growing very fast. And I'm sure that due to cause of the technological development, the University of Tokyo has implemented several initiatives to support the mental health and well-being of its students, including the establishment of a counseling center and the provision of mental health support services. So we can learn from University of Tokyo also. And definitely our neighboring country, Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, I think they also implemented several sustainable practices, including the use of solar power, rainwater harvesting, and waste segregation and recycling. And another university is our, again, Korea, the Seoul University, Seoul National University. They also took a lot of initiative, including the establishment of mental health center, fitness center, health promotion center. So overall, if we go through all of the practices, all of the best practices, as again, I should mention, Dr. Ponchai is already mentioned that it is time to learn each other. So overall, I should say the Asian higher education leadership is increasingly recognizing the importance of promoting well-being and sustainability within our institution. As ACD Education Network is rightly just took this initiative and inviting our student also to participate, because student is our major component. So we should taking the steps to implement initiative and policies that support this goal. So thank you ACD Education Network, and thank you Ponchai Siam University for sponsoring this event. So thank you very much.
Sir, for the great, remarkable and knowledgeable speech, and especially it's a great honor. And sir, I forgot to introduce you. You're the president of AUAP, Association of University of Asia and Pacific. Thank you very much, Dr. Khan. I hope you can stay further for a while, because we have your students asking questions, and it's a very wonderful questions, and we love to answer them, and you might be also answering them, sir. So please stay in touch, and please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere as yet. First question is from the Fordell International University students. Wow. It's about relating to what are the best practices for incorporating well-being and sustainability into the curriculum and educational program in the Asian higher education institutions. It's also relating with how can the educational institution transform themselves into the innovation of the environment in Asia. So may I know who would like to go with the answering of this question? The floor is yours. So
we can talk about a lot of things, especially in terms of being ahead of the pack, in terms of digital transformation. But if we fail to recognize or to listen to our students, then it might not be a very good move to just transform physically, but not address our students' needs. Thank you.
Okay, I just add with Dr. Caroline, because students are also, a lot of students are going as a mobility exchange. You know, the student exchange, I think a lot of students are getting opportunity, like few of the students going to Siam University and other universities. So student also can play a very good role to find out the best practices. Because whenever you are going abroad, and at the same time, if you go to the internet and if you just visit to the internet, you will find out all of the best practices in the whole world. So you should share in your university. Let's try to find out these sorts of practices going on XY university, this university. So bringing it to the notice of the university authority, and then I'm sure that the university will love it to implement it. This will be the best way, because student function, you know, the lot of cases we are as a founder or initiator of the university, a lot of cases we don't understand about the pulse of the student. So it is students' responsibility also to let us know what exactly you are expecting from us. Thank you.
In each country or in each university, you also trying to do something in this framework, but you don't have to do the same kind of thing. And then there will be more reason that we can collaborate or we can learn from each other. So this is my short idea about what the students have asked. Thank you.
I just like to add with Dr. Ponchai, because as Ponchai is rightly mentioned, due to cause of COVID-19, I think it's opened our eye. How we should, you see, every time in that time we are keeping the hand sanitizer in our either pocket, either hand, or somehow in our car. So it was one of the mandatory components. You see, the wearing the mask and these sorts of lot of precaution we are taking in every day. So that means the campus, the universities also take care about this environment, breathing space, green environment. A lot of this, I think, this precaution, what exactly we learned due to cause of this COVID, as Dr. Ponchai rightly mentioned, that we need to fit ourselves. If physically our student is not fit, I think he can develop or he can get a lot of good marking in his education grade. But if physically they are not helped, if physically he is not sustainable, I think he or she cannot contribute to the society or family. So that is why I think this physical well-being, and at the same time, I think it's rightly pointed out, this is the time also the university also need to think about the course curriculum development. At least preliminary, some few of the, I think, precaution from the university need to be adopted. You see, before each other boarding to the aircraft or going to the hotel, I'm sure that if we book to the hotel, now 1 day or 2 days earlier, they send the message. These sorts of precaution you need to come before checking to the hotel. At the same time, you see the air flight is also taking the same precaution. So I'm sure that the student also need to be aware, and the education institute is also diversified one best practices to the other university, so that everyone come to the under one platform, that yes, these sorts of best practices we are already developed among at least ACD Education Network platform. Thank you.